What is up, Internet? I don't know if this is true or not, but it feels like a really weird Supercross championship. I know we're only 3 rounds in. It's early days. But Ken Roczen, round 1 winner, 8th place in the championship. Jason Anderson, round 2 winner, 5th place in the championship. And Jason Anderson is the bulk of what I want to talk about tonight. Eli Tomac hasn't won a race yet, leading the championship. He's kind of slowly been building steam. 6th place at round 1, which, by the way, his best round 1 performance in the last 3 years, even in 2020 when he won the championship. Slowly building steam, Eli Tomac is. 6th place, 4th place, and then 2nd last weekend in San Diego, and he kind of got gifted a spot. He had 3rd lockdown, but when Jason Anderson's KX450 started to smoke and he slowed up, Tomac got his 2nd position back from Anderson. So it just feels weird. Let's talk about the start. He finally gets a good start. Eli Tomac finally gets a good start. I don't think people should get too excited yet. He's not always a horrifically bad starter. He does get a good start here and there. They're just really far and few between. Remember last year at Daytona, I don't remember if he hole shotted, but he was out front, I think, before the end of the first lap, led every lap, tied Ricky Carmichael for 5th place. I'm sorry, not for 5th place. Tied Ricky Carmichael for 5 Daytona Supercross wins, which is pretty awesome. But my point is, we're 3 rounds in. He's got 1 good start. That's 33%. So I'm just waiting to see if there's some consistency to his starts now. If you ask me, Jason Anderson, without a doubt, by leaps and bounds, has been the best rider in these first 3 rounds of Supercross. He's consistently getting good starts, decent starts, good starts, with the exception of last week, which even makes it more impressive that from 8th place at San Diego, he was able to run down Tomac, who was in 2nd. Easily passed him. I mean, he just made it look easy. He was on fire. That was probably his best race of the 3 rounds, and they've all been great races. But round 1, of course, Barcia puts him in the dirt. He ends up finishing 10th, and that was a very clean pass for 2nd place before Barcia cleaned him out. And then round 2, obviously, another good start. About led every lap. I don't think he led the first lap, but he got into the lead pretty early, and nobody could touch him. And then round 3 finally gets a crappy start, and you're wondering, well, he's been probably the fastest dude. Let's see what happens. He sliced up the field. Look, on paper, his results look like crap. He looks just as inconsistent as all the others, like Ken Roczen, Chase Sexton. They've all been inconsistent, fast here and slow there, crashing, whatever. However you want to, rationalize their inconsistency, they've been inconsistent. On the track, though, Jason Anderson has been incredibly consistent. He's got these weird things. Well, there's nothing weird about Barcia taking somebody out, but the KX450 starts smoking at round 3 last weekend in San Diego. Not long after he passed Eli Tomac for 2nd, and then like within a lap he drops Chase Sexton's lead by like a 2nd. There was plenty of time. There was going to be a battle. I'm telling you, man. Unless he made a mistake and lost time, I really believe, or maybe Chase Sexton was riding reserved and he had faster lap times. We don't know what was going to happen, but all things being equal, it sure looked like he was going to run Chase Sexton down. There was going to be a battle. But the KX450 starts smoking. He starts doubling triples. He slows up quite a bit, drops, I think, all the way down to 8th place. Hopefully he just keeps getting good starts and the stupid shit just stops happening. Hopefully nobody else takes him out. Kawasaki, get your shit together. I heard it was a radiator cap. So here's some footage. I mean, when I first heard, I read it somewhere that the radiator cap came off. I was like, dude, there's no way. If you've ever put a radiator cap on, they don't just pop off. They usually have kind of 2 points where they lock in, and they're on there pretty hard. They've got curved lips around the lid that just lock onto the radiator. They don't just come off. Either somebody used the wrong cap, the wrong pressure cap, or they didn't put it on all the way. To me, that's the only way that happens. But who am I? Just some dude on the internet making videos. So I would have had a talking to with somebody at the Kawasaki factory too, because that's some bullshit right there. He was absolutely flying. Absolutely flying. That was an impressive race up until the point the Cowies started smoking. But you can see here in this clip, it surely does look like the smoke is coming off of right where the radiator cap would be. It's up front on the other side of the radiator shroud, which is where the radiator is. That's why they call it the radiator shroud. I don't know. I just want this stupid shit to stop. I want him to win races while he's still the fastest guy, because I don't know that we've seen the best from some of these other dudes like Eli Tomac. His speed at round 3 gets a good start, but his speed was kind of just average. He was losing time to Chase Sexton. So I think that as the season goes on, Jason Anderson's going to find it harder to win. Other guys are going to get faster. And it's just a shame that he can't capitalize on his speed now, because he's absolutely just owning everybody out there. All right, I'm done. That's what I want to talk about. And keep the rubber side down. We'll see what happens at round 4. Keep the rubber side down. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.